Hi guys, so today I'm going to review this Natio Pure Mineral Face Primer, and I think it's Natio and not Natio because I heard a lot of Australian people refer it to as Natio, and it's an Australian beauty brand, so they know it better, right? And here it says it's a smooth skin long lasting makeup and it caters for 30 ml, and I got this from nykaa.com where they had some 15% off or something. Otherwise it caters for 1,075 rupees, but I got it for I think 950 bucks or something. I don't have anything on my face right now except my VLCC Honey Moisturizer, this one right here, and the reason why I wore this first is because I needed time to observe and I just wanted to save some time, and I'm going to do the full-fledged makeup so that I can really review how this went. So I'm going to apply this, and I'm just going to take a little bit, just a pea size is enough. Make sure you put the primer wherever you have oiliness or in the corners of your nose or under your eyes, etc. Then I'm taking this foundation, the L'Oreal True Match one, and taking my flat top kabuki brush. So we are done with this, and I'm going to use my concealer. Taking my beauty blender to blend everything out. Then I'm taking this Coloressence high definition mineral makeup, and I got this also from nykaa, but I got the darkest color for contouring, but turns out it's like my perfect color, so I really can't contour with it. I'm taking the same brush by Sigma and I'm going to set my face. I'm taking the City Color blush in Coral, which I received in my fab bag. I'm mixing everything and putting it with the same brush. For lipstick, I'm going with Maybelline Superstay 14-hour lipstick. So I'm done with my makeup, and I'm going to head out. I'm really getting late, and I'll come back and I will see how good the foundation was. I'll see you guys in some time. Hey guys, so I'm back with a bang. Not really. So it's going to be 4:15 a.m. I know, very late. So I have been gone out for like 11 hours, maybe, more or less. But myself right now in the mirror, and let me tell you, I have cheated a bit. I changed my lip color because honestly I can't have one lip color for like more than 9 hours straight. So that is one thing I cheated, and my face has not been touched at all, being a person with an oily skin, that is something not everyone can do. So as we were talking about this Natio Pure Mineral Face Primer, I am not hating it actually. Yes, I don't hate it, but at the same time, it's not one of those best primers of all time, etc. Because I haven't tried the best one yet, so I really can't review on that. Well, first and foremost, it says on the packaging that it glides on seamlessly, providing the perfect base for your foundation and keeps your makeup looking fresh all day long. And the way to use this is gently apply to your clean skin or over your favorite moisturizer. Well, that's what I did. I used my moisturizer and I let it sink in for a few minutes, and then I applied it, and then I went on with my foundation, and after that I went on with the concealer and setting powder and all the stuff later. So I haven't used my setting spray because I wanted to test it out. So I would like to tell you that mostly when I wear foundation, after like 3 hours or so, I start getting a little bit oily. But this after wearing this, I didn't get oily that quickly, but I'm not going to say that I didn't get oily at all. I did get oily, but not as fast as I normally do. But I think it took me almost like 5.5 hours or roughly 6 hours to get into that wearing out feeling. And I also realized that my under eyes were alive, and mostly because I used a primer, I believe, and I normally get a lot of creasing which I didn't get this time, and my face was glowing, and it doesn't happen like it doesn't that freshness was there, which doesn't happen every time I use. Maybe I might just give this a benefit of doubt that this made me feel a lot more fresher, and it doesn't look like I was wearing a foundation like it normally does basically. But normally people don't tell me that I'm wearing too much makeup, and that's not the case. I'm not discussing that, but they just know that my face is clear enough and it's just opened up. But today I felt like it was more natural, and I was using the City Color blush which I got in my fab bag. So that color is when like not there, but it's giving me that bronzed kind of look, but not the blush kind of a look. And I don't think primer has anything to do with that. But speaking of the foundation, I still feel that my face is having the required coverage and it's not gone away. But of course I have an oily skin, so I don't think that's going to help. Any primer is going to help that, because I have an oily face and it's going to make my face look a bit greasy, if you know what I mean. But you can fix that. You can just have a dampened sponge or beauty blender and you can just dab it all over like I do mostly, but not every on a daily basis because I don't really care. But some people do, so this is the tip I can give you. Did you realize I'm wearing my Being Human shirt? This Being Human love? Yes, love for Salman. Love him forever. I haven't tried any of the other primers that are out there in the market, especially the L'Oreal one, which is like really famous, because honestly I feel L'Oreal is simply overpriced because it's known as a drugstore brand all over the world, but in India it's like hugely overpriced, and you get better stuff and better products for the same price that you pay for a L'Oreal product, be it a lipstick, be it a foundation, be it a primer. But I've heard a lot of good things about the primer, so I'm planning to get that. But I got this one thinking that this will be a little bigger in size, because if you look at the product on nykaa or fabbag.com, it just is a delusional size that actually fools you. But if you're smart enough and know that 30 ml can't be that big enough, then you might know, okay, I was supposed to drop it. Anyways, it's not having a very bad smell. It's just a normal creamy fragrance to it, which is not very strong. So obviously you can wear it, and it's just like a moisturizer, but it's not oily. It just mattifies the skin if you use it more, but I didn't use it a lot. So, and for primers, actually, if you look at it that way, any primer you go for in the market, they come in smaller quantities. And a lot of other makeup artists and YouTubers actually recommend you to use it on a very 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 little basis, like just a pea size amount is enough for you. And that is what is actually needed, because you don't want your face to have a lot product on it. I mean, if you use a lot of primer, then you'll have to use a lot of foundation to set everything out and to even everything out, and nobody wants that. It costs for 1075 rupees. That would be around less than $20, I guess $15 approximately. And Natio has another primer also, but I haven't used that. If you guys have any idea about it, please let me know. I love to know about different products, and if you have any other suggestions for primers, or if you have any complaints related to any product, you can let me know. As far as this product is concerned, it's fine if you have spent a little bit on the face primer side, and if you want a good brand which doesn't overhype their prices, because I got it for 915 something, 915 or 950, I'm not sure, but I got some 10 to 15% off on Nykaa's website because they were having some discounts. All these websites keep having different discount codes and different discount offers all the time, so I really suggest you to wait for that time for your favorite product, or the product which you have been eyeing on, to have a decrease in the price, and then go for it. And don't just blindly buy it because you're getting it on some website. You can just search for it online and just do your research, go to different sites and see where you're getting it for lesser price, and then you buy that, and then you can just see if it works for you or not. And of course, read the reviews before buying anything. That's very important. So overall, I would give this primer 3 on 5, because it was not that great that I have to use it, or I'm not going to use it because it's so great and I'm only going to touch it when there is some special occasion going on. But it's not like that. I'm going to use this like a couple of times in a week maybe. But for a primer, actually all primers cost a lot, so yeah. Basically, I feel that if you have a dry skin, you don't need a primer. And what primers basically are these are just cream substances which people use to set their foundation, to have that smooth application, and to get the flawless look. It's just to prep your skin for the next layer of makeup and chemicals that we are putting on our face, so that it just blends everything out perfectly. That's why we have different eye primers and face primers and body primers, etc., because they are just the base for the foundation or the makeup that we are using. Honestly, if you have the perfect skin already, you just are good to go with a moisturizer. And for eyes, I guess you don't need to buy separate eye primers, because concealers do the job very well. And after concealers, if you are having any eyeshadow crayons or pencils, I think they do the job of working as an eyeshadow base very well, so you don't need to buy an eye primer specially for that. But face primers, yes, if you're going for some really special look or something, then I would definitely recommend using a primer, just because it helps in making the foundation last longer. But on an everyday basis, a moisturizer does the job really well. Make sure that you use a moisturizer before you use your foundation, because it's so important. I myself have very dry skin. When I wash my face, I'll have the flakiness and the roughness on my skin. But the moment I wear anything or I put anything on my face, or at least an hour or so passes without anything on my face, it just turns into the oily mess again. So I really don't understand what kind of a skin I have. I guess it's a combination skin or the problematic skin. I don't know. I'll have to call it problematic skin. Anyways, so I reviewed this product, guys, and if you like this product, or if you have any problems with the product, you can just let me know. And I personally don't have any problem with this. I didn't have any itchiness or any reaction to it, so I don't think it's bad in that way, and it works. It does. I'm not saying that it doesn't work, but I'm not saying it's super duper great, but it's a good product. And if you can invest in something, I might as well invest in something like Smashbox. But I have the Smashbox pore minimalizing, I don't know what's that name. I lost that sample pack somewhere. I have to find it. I got that when I bought some stuff from Nordstrom during their Christmas holiday sale. So they gave the free samples for me to try on, but I haven't tried it because obviously it's super expensive and I don't want to waste it. Well, I don't earn so much that I just keep wasting products like that. So in that manner, I'm pretty wise, I believe. And that's why I wanted to try a primer so bad personally, and I wanted to tell you guys if it's important for you to use primers or not, because I wanted to find out for myself. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this mini review, and if you have any other questions, please leave down the comments below, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys. I'm going to go and upload this video as soon as possible. I need to start editing it and I need to upload it as soon as possible. I hope it gets uploaded today. What's the date today? I forgot the date. It's 11th April, 4:30 or 4:40 a.m. If you guys are watching this on 11th April, thumbs up.